Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder number 27, Kevin Kiermaier.
And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
D-Rod.
2-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he got him. Standing in, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Longoria.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. We pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Corey Dickerson.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dyson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Logan Morrison. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Lifted in the air out to right. Haniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Second baseman.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fouled back. One and one. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here now is Mike Zunino. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now.
Tampa Bay, first baseman number 1, Tim Beckham.
Now the pitch. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting 8.
Set to get his day started, Brad Miller. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Ben Gamble.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8.
Here's Gerard Dyson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Miller is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Leonis Martin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Stepping in and ready. For another shot.
Shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Into the windup and the pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cano ranging into the outfield. 1 down. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. On the ground up the middle. Duffy over to his left. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. One away. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. So a runner at first with one out now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Robinson Cano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Standing in, Logan Morrison.
The designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now this is bobbled out in center. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Beckham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
2 swings, and now we got an 0-2 count. Looks like he's guessing, and he's clearly guessing wrong because he didn't touch either one of those balls.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Brad
Hit hard toward the right side, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1. Digging in, Mike Zunino. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamel, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colby Rasmus. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gamble ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 5.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Waiting on it is Henniger, and that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance. Leonis Martin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That's a ball.
2-1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rasmus is there, and he'll make the catch to... Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Evan Longoria.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
0-2 count and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
The batter, number 7.
Now time is called as
Designated
both
hitter,
guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Morrison. Your attention, please.
So
Now
with a
pitching
left-handed
for the
hitter
Mariners,
waiting, they'll go to their own
number
left-hander
25.
out of the bullpen.
Mark Zakchinski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A throw to the plate. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in and looking for more. Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's a 2-0 ball game.
First baseman, number 1.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Haniger has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Number 13.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
It's time for the tradition.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping up now, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Third baseman, number 15.
In now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Dribbled to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in. At the plate, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Colby Rasmus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Striding in, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Haniger. And that's the 3rd out. So striding in, Mike Zunino. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The center fielder, number 16.
Coming to the plate, Ben Gamel. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now here's the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The left field.
So digging in now, Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Up high, 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. Throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
A designated hitter.
Here's Leonis Martin. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hit.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Evan Longoria.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gamel is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Nick Vincent enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Haniger. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Settling in now, Brad Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miller.
Soft liner towards first. And that's in there. Base hit. Morrison rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Evan Scribner takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Into the windup and the pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Rasmus has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Ball 1, no strike.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Standing in, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all game, and he ended up finishing